Would like to call Dhruv. He's 21-year-old, passionate about fitness, reading, public speaking, and exploring new things. I'm someone who enjoys learning new skills, currently with data analytics. Recently joined Toastmasters to become a better communicator and speaker. So, Dhruv, I would like to please grace the stage. Dhruv, it's your icebreaker, all the best. Still figuring out, Dhruv, still figuring.
So hello everyone.
Hello.
Good morning to each and every Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is my first speech and the topic is still figuring out. Still figuring my life out. So a little four-year-old boy is sitting on a banana cart and he was very unaware that his whole family is searching for him in the whole neighborhood. At his home, his mother was cooking something for the occasion with the relatives, and his elder brother was playing with his friends cricket in his meal time. So quietly, as a curious four-year-old boy, he stepped out of the house quietly. Suddenly, after a distance, a fruit seller saw the boy and recognized him because his mother used to buy fruits from him. He carried the boy and placed him on his fruit cart and gave him a banana in his right hand. During that moment, at the house, the mother looked around, and when he did not find the boy, he asked his elder brother that where is your brother? The elder brother replied that I thought he was with you. So panic happened in the mother's heart. So they kept on searching every neighborhood, every lane and every locality. When the mother found the fruit seller, he saw the boy happily eating a banana in his right hand. The mother was tensed, but the child was not. And that child was happily, fortunately me. On that day, I actually recall that moment, and when I recall that moment, I used to think that on that day, I was just thinking that a fruit seller gave me a banana to eat, and I was happily eating it. But for my mother, it was a moment, it was a reason that the fruit seller had made his son to came back home safely. So my name is Dhruv Kumar Gaur, and one thing you will learn today about me is that I am still figuring my life out. And through that, I want to say that during my school time, I used to be a very introvert kid. And when I say introvert, I used to have a group of friends and I used to be with them only. But there is one thing, I never ever stopped grabbing an opportunity whenever it came. I became a clown, I even became a tree, and even became Lakshman from Ramayana. I also participated in different things like sports, debates, and I even won twice in a Hindi and Sanskrit recitation competition in a district level. So this was quite a fortunate achievement for me. But there was one problem for me. That I used to be very skinny, and when I say very skinny, I was really skinny. Even a school nurse told my mother that I had the same weight, 25 kgs for the span of 2 years. So, and even life has reinforced that thing on me through a series of moments. I broke my left hand twice during a couple of years. So in that, the first one it was happened when I was in school in the 5th grade. So there were two boys fighting with each other. I used to be standing behind them, and one of them, a chubby Sardarji, who is still one of my closest friends, fell on my left hand, and my wrist of the hand broke. So it was actually an argument. My left hand lost that argument that day. So, and second time it happened during the game of football. At that moment, I used to think that I am not made for these sports. I'm just not made for them. So after that, COVID happened, and I think everyone had lost something in the COVID period. Some people lost their loved ones, some people lost their jobs or opportunities. What I lost was momentum. And when I say momentum, my bed became my classroom. Gaming became my routine of my whole day. I used to play various games like Counter-Strike and GTA 5, etc. But after the fifth semester, sudden a thought strike in my mind. There was no motivational speaker, there was no inspirational movie, but a single thought that where I will be after 3 years, where I will be after the 3 years if I stay like this only. I did not avoid this question. I sat with it, and I tend to find that slowly my habits tend to change. I joined gym because I do not want a six-pack abs, but I want to join it because I don't want to feel physically fragile again. And I even tried various activities. I joined tech fest. I even attended various hackathons, and this is how I proceeded after that. So, but there was one thing missing in my routine. That was communication. I do have gained communication skills over the period. No, the technical skills over the period of time. But one thing was missing was communication. And for that, Toastmasters was one of the places that I find the most suitable for. Most of the people, when they join Toastmasters, they are afraid of public speaking. But my reason was that I was still learning to step out of my comfort zone. And when I say that, it actually means a lot to me. And I want to end it like this, that when I was a 4-year-old boy, a fruit seller made me reach home safely to my mother. Similarly, I find Toastmasters as one of the places that will help me reach there.